Welcome back. If you're just joining us, we're having a conversation about family planning. The World Health Organization, the UK government, UNFPA, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation are all co-hosting the Family Planning Summit in close partnership with the Family Planning 2020 Secretariat, and it's going to be holding on the 11th of July, which is on Tuesday, and it's also World Population Day, like you told me. Yes. So it's and the theme for World Population Day this year is family planning. Amazing stuff. So I mean, it's the best way to send the message out now. Yes. So in conclusion, now quickly, going forward now, what should Nigerians? I mean, I know that we're not starting like a campaign right now. What are some of the things you want Nigerians to keep in mind as they go along? Yes,
I want us to understand that in Nigeria right now, we have a serious issue on our hands. Like we said, 400 million by 2050 is no joke. And the way we're going, if we don't do something drastic about it, we're going to hit that. So one thing we should do is that everyone should plan their family size accordingly as their resources can take. And one key thing also for our women is that we should learn to understand that now if your children are too many, they're not an asset, they're going to be a liability. So you ensure that the best thing you can give your child is good education, and that now is a lot of money. So please ensure that you give your children the best you can, and that means therefore you have to plan your family.
How long do you think this is achievable, where the message goes down?
I believe it's achievable. It takes a lot of political will. That's the first thing. And putting our money where our mouth is. We've been saying a lot, but now let's do the talk. Let's do it, and I know we can achieve it.
Yeah, we still have Bashir Mundi in Abuja. On a final note now, quickly, looking at the situation we're in now, where do you see things going? How optimistic are you?
Well, I think that, and this might be a point of departure for me. My emphasis really or concern is on social and economic justice, and I think that will help to regulate or moderate the explosion in population. My point perhaps of departure is that I don't see a big population as a liability. I think that it is an asset. For China, it's an asset. I think even for India and many countries, it makes China, a force to reckon with in the balance of superpowers. However, I think that a big population that is 70% poor and uneducated and illiterate and all of these things is definitely a liability, and it's very toxic for our development. So what I believe is that if measures of social justice and very good welfare and health care and literacy and all of these things are pursued by the government as well as non-governmental key players, it will itself regulate the population. It will address these concerns. And for people, for practicality, like Dr. Aina has said, for practicality, you will find that it's not feasible, for instance, for some people to have so many children. It's not feasible. Yeah. And the more educated a population you have, the more attuned they are to the responsibilities of parenting. So I think that this divide or this stark contrast you see in a country like Nigeria, where you have abject poverty living side by side with stupendous wealth, has to be there has to be some movement to more equilibrium, and I think that these will help to work out this population issue, and I believe that is the more practical way that will be more effective with the large populations of uneducated people. I think that will be more effective, and engaging their religious and traditional leaders in conversations that look at these perspectives.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Bashir Mundi, there for your contribution. Thank you very much, Dr. Titulola.
Thank you.
Like he said, it could work either way. So hopefully, if we do go down that route, eventually, hopefully, it becomes an asset for Nigeria and will become a force. But I know you want us to control and do better. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you.
We'll take a quick break now and be right back. Please stay with us.